All right, that's a way to wake you up here in the morning, right? Stakes very high now for the Padres as they get ready to face the Philly in the National League Championship Series. Thanks so much for being here at 6 a.m. I'm Eric Conant.
And I'm Neda Iranpour. So yeah, this morning we are working for you to make sure the ticket you get to go to the games is a legit one. We know they're pricey. CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol joining us live at Petco Park with everything we need to know about how to watch these games. Good morning.
Good morning, Eric and Neda. There are a lot of options, whether you're coming down here to the Gaslamp, enjoying the atmosphere, watching it on TV, or actually getting into the park. We know many fans are trying to get their hands on tickets. You can spend a good amount of money. Most tickets are pretty expensive, so I'm going to break down what they look like. We've been talking to fans hoping to get a ticket out of the box office.
Oh man, we've been waiting 24 years for the NLCS. Been rooting for them all this time on TV, but I thought I'd catch my luck and see if there are any tickets left here.
Now, if you can't find tickets on the official Padres site, you may want to check back periodically because sometimes they drop available tickets sporadically. Otherwise, you'll need to visit resale sites like StubHub or Ticketmaster. We checked online for today's game, and StubHub had tickets ranging from $162 for Gallagher Square, the park at the park, all the way up to $6,000 for Section 4, Row 1 at the Home Plate Club. Now, for regular seats, the cheapest we found are in Section 322. That's in the upper pavilion. That's going to cost you $234, and with fees, that's about $300 each. Now, we have heard some rumors of reports of people being scammed and not actually receiving their tickets after payments gone through, leaving some people out of their money. Now, to avoid this, you really need to make sure your ticket is transferred through the MLB app. Do not accept a screenshot from a seller, especially from somebody you do not know. That's very important. Now, looking ahead, you can opt into receiving Padre emails by signing up on their site for the newsletter. You'll actually gain access as a Padres insider after season ticket holders to a Padres World Series ticket. This pre-sale is at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and any of the remaining postseason tickets will be made available to the public Thursday at 2 p.m. Now, let's help you get here. Try to beat that traffic and the parking nightmare. Using the MTS service is really going to help you out. Trolleys are running. All three lines provide direct access to Petco Park with regular 15-minute service. Fans can use the 12th and Imperial Transit Center or the Gaslamp Quarter Station. There'll also be free parking amongst most trolley stations, so take advantage of that park and ride. I mean, we're expecting 50,000 people in this stadium. I'm sure thousands and thousands of people more here in the downtown area, so just expect those large crowds and a lot of excitement around history in the making. CBS8.com is a great resource for you, all things Padres. I'm Dana Marie McNichol, coming to you live from downtown San Diego.
It's the best day of our lives, the best week. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, they're ready, yeah. Padres fans shelling out some big bucks for merchandise, too. They are flocking to the Padres team store, which opened early yesterday to meet all the demand. If you want new merchandise, T-shirts and hats, it's going to be the cheapest options. When you start looking at the jerseys, though, and the jackets, boy, we noticed that's when things got to be pretty pricey. In fact, we found one City Connect jersey selling for $549.
Ooh, those are cool.
That was a
Very
Clevenger
cool.
number 52 jersey. See it right there? $549.
It's a big price tag. I got a hat at Petco for $24.
Okay.
A little more
There you
reasonable
go.
if you need a hat.
Padres Philly is coming in hot ahead of the opening game here of the National League Championship Series.
Yeah, the winner, of course, will punch their ticket to the World Series. That could be the
Sounds
Padres.
Nice.
CBS 8's Marcus Grieve gives us a look now at how the players are preparing.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I'm Marcus Greaves. Today is game one of the NLCS between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. And I'm sure this wasn't the matchup everyone predicted, but here we are. The Padres and the Phillies. We love it. This 87-win Phillies team took down the Atlanta Braves, while the Padres, who won 89 regular season games, took down the Dodgers, who won 111. But a bit of a scary moment in batting practice yesterday when Nabil Crismatt accidentally nails Luis Campusano in the head. Campusano was okay, and these two hugged it out. So I'm very happy that it was nothing too serious. But here's something I want everyone to think about. The Padres have been underdogs throughout this entire playoffs. But now it's something a little different because not only are they seated higher than the Phillies, but they won more games. But the one thing that the Padres are keeping in mind is that they do not want to lose that underdog mentality.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. They're all good teams we're playing, and these guys are playing great right now. So got our work cut out for us just as much as we did the last couple of series, but we kind of try to more concentrate on what we're doing, our style of play, and kind of go from there.
You know, you soak it all in, you enjoy it, you know, and then once Saturday was over, you know, focus was on to the next. You know, we gotta, you know, stay focused on what the real goal is, and is to bring a championship to the city. And you know, I don't think you know, any of us are losing that focus.
I like that mentality.
All right, well, here's the National League Championship Series schedule. We like that mentality as well. Games 1 and 2 will be here at Petco Park. First game today at 5 p.m. And the second, a matinee tomorrow, 1:35 p.m. Going to be a hot one for that. Yeah. Games 3 and 4 are in Philadelphia, as well as Game 5, if that is needed. If the series goes to a Game 6 and 7, well, then it's going to come back here to San Diego. Stay tuned to CBS 8 for all of your Padres coverage. Of
course, Evan will have our forecast for that hot game as well coming up here. We do want to turn to some other local headlines for you. This morning, you have a chance to learn how to voice concerns about the placement of sexually violent predators. A virtual town hall is being held this morning, and it comes after 2 sexually violent predators were placed in local neighborhoods in the past month. Another 5 could be placed by the end of the year. There are usually only 30 days to contest a placement of one of these people, and the county says it would like to have a say in the placement of them, have veto power, and then get more information on a person's conditions of release.
Yeah, we're paying the rent, and we're paying for this Liberty Healthcare to monitor them, and we're paying for the sheriff's deputies. They'd have to, you know, maybe transfer them or take them to grocery stores or take them to hospital or doctor visits and things like that. It's very costly to the taxpayer, and like I said, I think that just leave them in the state hospital. They've committed such a heinous crime that they've given up their rights.
And if you'd like to take part in this meeting, it is at 10:30 this morning. You can find a link to it. Again, it's a virtual town hall. Go to CBS8.com, click on the help button.
This morning, a local ice cream shop is holding a memorial fundraiser for a mother who was killed while riding her bike with her baby. The crash happened in August. 16-month-old Delilah was not hurt. Handel's Homemade Ice Cream in Carlsbad is donating all of today's proceeds to help Christine Embry's firefighter husband, who is now a single parent. The fundraising is happening from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. This morning, San Diego County has seen its largest overnight decrease in gas prices since 2018. Today's average price in San Diego County, $5.99, finally under that $6 mark for a gallon regular. That's 7 cents less than yesterday. This is the first time the average price was under $6 since September 27th. It's going in the right direction finally.
Yes, downward. All right, Evan, so I will say this morning it was kind of chilly, but that's a whole nother weather pattern we're under now, right?
Well, yeah, now that those Santa Anas are back in play, that's what we're going to be tapping into over the next about 48 hours or so straight of Santa Ana wind gusts coming over the mountaintops. That air is compressing over the mountains, and as it compresses, it heats up tremendously. So instead of those low 70s that you would normally expect along the coastline, this afternoon and evening, specifically out at Petco Park, we're going to be at 77 degrees. That's at 5 p.m. That will be in the upper 70s. And then that day game tomorrow, Wednesday, hot and sunny out there. Breezy winds, 83 degrees is about what we're expecting. Here's that hour-by-hour forecast for today. Marine layer has been pushed way offshore. We've got instead plenty of sunshine beaming through. That means once the sun does come up, it will warm us up pretty quickly. You can see out those temperatures climb, and by 10 a.m. we could be in the mid-70s. We could be in the low 80s by 11 a.m. and then heating up to about 83 is a possibility for this afternoon. Winds are starting to shift offshore. Again, those are easterly winds. Santa Ana's coming through, picking up just a bit for Julian, Sill Hill. You got 14-mile-per-hour gusts out there and starting to pick up from there. Coastal 3-day points to about a 3-day trend of warmer than normal temperatures. temperatures with the coastline in the 80s. Tomorrow being our peak, and then a low pressure system that's just parked off our coast is going to move onshore, and that will cool us down into the upcoming weekend. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are the days we're watching out for those warmer than normal temperatures, peaking tomorrow, and then beyond Thursday we cool down. Switching gears to traffic this morning, so far things have been pretty quiet on the roads, and that doesn't come as much of a surprise. You can see how there are no crashes or collisions to report. CBS8.com/traffic has the latest. Back to you.